Hello, I'm Saimi Nakamura. I am a fractal paradigm counselor and a breathwork facilitator. I am introducing a series of guided meditations created by Mao Ishiki, who is the founder of the theory of an advanced world, fractal phenomenology, and fractal psychology in Japan. In this video, I'm introducing a guided meditation that can support you in increasing a sense of abundance within. Are you always worrying about money or being dissatisfied with your financial situation or feeling that there is never enough? Your childhood image towards your parents largely influences the sense of scarcity around money. Generally speaking, little children do not have any means to assess their parents' financial situation. So all you remember was when your parents bought you something you wanted, or they refused to spend money to give you an experience that you really wanted to have. Children's brains have an extremely limited perspective, and all they can think about is themselves, their feelings. Therefore, they don't count all the expenses that their parents had to keep a roof over their heads, feed them, pay the utility bills, buy clothes and school supplies and uniforms and equipment for playing sports and pay for different lessons and after school activities and trips and vacations, etc. The norm does not register in a child's brain, so children remember the shocking memories when their parents said no to them for the first time. So you might remember the very first time when your parents refused to spend money on the specific thing that you really wanted to have. It might have been a toy or a gadget that you thought everyone else had at the time. It might have been a piece of clothing that you felt that all popular kids were wearing. Or it might have been a place where you believed everyone was going and having a great time. You might have begged your parents to get the very experience that you wanted to have so badly, but your parents said no to you, and you were so disappointed, so sad, so angry at them. Then you defined that situation as that's because my parents don't have enough money. My dad is poor. My mom is not capable of earning money, or something like that, and started to looking down on your parents in your mind. Other possibilities of things that happened when you thought your parents didn't have enough money could be when your father would come home and stay in work uniform and didn't go to work in nice suits while driving a shiny expensive car, when your parents had to work weekends, national holidays, while other families were taking vacations. Or if your parents were immigrant and they couldn't speak English well or your first language fluently and struggled to build a foundation for a better life for their family and for you. Those images could imprint the impression of we were poor in the emotional part of the brain, which I call child mind, which does not understand the priceless gift that your parents generously gave to you, since those priceless gifts were not visible like toys, cash, shiny cars, or a big house. The child mind does not contain accurate information about its parents. Still, since the child mind has been the operational system in the brain by default, child mind's definitions and beliefs narratives can largely influence that perception lens through which you perceive your reality. Child's brain is more wired to perceive lacks and adverse events, but the norm does not register in it. So you might want to start doubting your belief regarding your parents' financial situation while you were a little child, and start asking yourself these questions. Am I always focused on scarcity and what I don't have, and not paying attention to what I already have and appreciating it? Or do I unconsciously project my perspective regarding my parents' financial situation onto my adult life and unintentionally attract similar situations to myself? If the answer is yes, perhaps or maybe, then this guided meditation could help you remember some of your childhood memories of living in abundance. The key to using this guided meditation is to keep listening to it every night for a week, and then your brain starts to recall all of the memories related to abundance, which are the proof that you had a very nice childhood, actually. Please close your eyes and imagine yourself in your body as a 6-year-old child or younger. And please listen to what I'm going to say, as if your future self is showing up to connect with you, to give you this important message. I understand that you wanted your parents to spend money to get you a certain experience you wanted to have so badly. You begged your parents over and over, but your parents never agreed and did not grant you the experience you wanted to have to satisfy your desires. And as a result, you believed that your parents did not have much money, and you envied other kids who seems to be granted the experience that you wanted without hustling or fighting for it. I am sorry that you were so disappointed and felt miserable, unhappy, and betrayed by your parent. I understand exactly how you felt because I was there. But now I am an adult and know better, and I am here to tell you that it was not valid that you defined your parents and yourself as being poor and incapable of making comfortable living. Remember, you always had enough daily necessities, and you had every meal. You never had to pay for your schooling or occasional medical bills. Your parent drove you to school or after-school activities. Mom and Dad provided you everything you needed to grow up to become who you are today. It was due to their hard work and contribution that you didn't have to go out to get a job and earn a living for your survival. Just because your parents didn't want to spend money for you to have the particular experience that you wanted did not mean that your parent was poor and incapable of earning enough. Your disappointment had nothing to do with how much money your parents were making. You do not remember almost anything that your parents provided for you. You only remember the events where they failed to fulfill your emotional needs, and you are still holding on to the resentment from those memories. It is unconscious, but it still affects me, and I always focus on what I don't have and what I cannot do because of lack of money. I feel frustrated, worried, and get upset easily because I live in such scarcity mode. It seems like I attract and manifest the situations where I think that I don't have not only enough money, but also talent, ability, strength, or knowledge. So please make an effort to remember what you had when you were a child, all the fun and pleasant experiences you were able to have because of a parent spent their money and made them possible for you. And think about the fact that there might have been many valuable things and our parents' prized possessions in the house of which you had no idea how much it cost for them to own or maintain. It is time to let go of your resentment and start believing in the abundant life that our parents provided for you. And the idea that you had abundance will increase a sense of security within. As you enhance the image that you have been living an abundant life, a sense of ease will allow you to produce more abundance and attract wealth. So start believing that your parent had the rich experience and was proud to be your provider and protector. And now I am willing to work hard to give you the abundance that you so richly deserve. Remember that you are worthy. Whoever can find abundance everywhere in life will be entitled to experience abundance. You are very important to me, and I love you very much. You can now allow yourself to see joy and happiness everywhere in your life. And please walk in the same direction as I do, so we can receive and enjoy abundance together. Remember all the rich experiences you had in your childhood and see that you have always had enough, and recognize that you have enough now and you will always have enough, and moreover, you and I will be able to create abundance together. This is the end of the guided meditation. Thank you for watching.